Hey everybody, Here's here. Welcome back to the long dark Ironwoman of Timberwolf Mountain. I believe this is episode 19. I should have checked before I started recording, but I'm in it to win it, so I want to go find this bear, and really don't want to stop the recording and start over, so oh well. Hope I guessed right. Man, this looks sort of like my room back when I was living at home with my parents, except, yeah, it wasn't as many dead animal skins. Actually, scratch that. It was no dead animals. There were no dead animal skins in my room. Yeah, okay. So, and not nearly that many water bottles either. Might have been an arrow laying around. I don't know. But, let's take a look here, see what our status is. 100% condition. We survived 22 days, 3 hours, 39 minutes. We're nice and toasty. We're well rested. We're a little bit hungry. We have a dry mouth. So I think what we'll do here is it's 5 hours of daylight left. It's a nice it's a balmy 65 degrees. Wow. It was only like 48 degrees or 50 degrees, and I was rolling around doing 50 mile an hour in the cruiser with my window completely down. So with my arm hanging out the window today because it was just unseasonably warm. I mean, it's like January 31st, and it was 48 degrees. I normally expect it to be in like the negative single to teen digits. Did we actually... I did sleep for an hour, so he should have died, right? But it's looking a little hazy out there. It looks like weather's coming in. I think there's a storm moving in. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait an hour and see what that weather does. Now, Hinterland has been very, very quiet over this whole month, actually. I don't know if they maybe overdosed on some hard eggnog or something like that, or maybe a bear or wolf actually got them while they were out doing some field research for the game. I'm not sure, but haven't heard from them. But my experience is, and I'm sure most of you have experienced this, is when Hinterland gets really, really quiet for an extended period of time, very, very, very good things happen. So I have, how much, 4 hours of daylight left. It's looking like there's almost like no daylight left. I kind of want to go explore, but at the same time I'm kind of thinking no. But then again, I'm not seeing any wolves out here, so I'm thinking maybe we should carpe diem this bear. Yeah, definitely clothing is not an issue. I thought I saw a bear or a wolf running around up there, but it was just that stump. Excuse me. I don't know what the heck is with my voice today, but it is what it is. I worked 11 hours today. Had to go in like 3 hours early to let the other guy go. I had a very interesting traffic stop with the guy who was driving under suspension for drunk driving. I tried to afford him every break possible, and he just wouldn't take it. And I was still nice to him. I didn't even actually physically arrest him, put him in the back of my car or anything like that. Just get him a ticket, send him on his way. Oh, wait, what's that there? Is that the bear? I can't tell what that is. This looks like a piece of rock, but I did see the wolf lurking about up in there. I can't tell if that's a rock or a bear. I think it's just a rock. Anyway, he's just one of those guys that just wanted, really. I even said, man, look, let's just start over and just water under the bridge. Everything that you said to me, I'm not even gonna worry about it. Let's just start over. I'll just give you a ticket. Won't even worry about towing your car. How's that sound? Man, you're gonna give me a ticket? Well, yeah, I kind of have to. You're driving under suspension. Actually, belay that. The law says is that the bear running around? Oh, he's got to be injured. Okay, well, we know where he lurks. We'll come back tomorrow. I think maybe we'll just hang out at the house and let him bleed out there. I don't know. I did hit him, didn't I? I mean, I'm pretty sure I did. So anyway, this guy's like, you're still gonna give me a ticket? Ah, small town cops got nothing better to do. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Well, technically the state law actually says that I shall tow your car for this particular suspension, so I was going to try to overlook that, but I guess I'm going to have to just follow the law. Anyway, this car got towed. The next shift officer came in and he's like, "Oh man, he's always like that when we deal with him, and you could have actually arrested him and thrown him in jail if you wanted to." I was like, "Yeah, but I'm at a different point in my career. I try. I probably do it to a fault where I try to cut everybody a break. I really, really do want to see the best in people, and I really try to show them that when I'm being nice and they're not, I'm like, come on, man, I'm really trying to help you out here as best as I can." So anyway, I really want to get into great details about all the specifics, but I just had one of those interactions. That's all. There are some other little things that happened, but nothing too major. Which was fine by me. I would have been happy if I went the whole shift without actually having to do anything. Like if everybody had behaved themselves the whole time, that would have been great by me. Actually, I think if I could just, with a wave of a wand, if I could just take crime and eliminate it from society, I would. And I know that would mean no longer having a job or something. I'd just go drive a truck or something. I don't know. Figure something out. Alright, so we're going to get a little drink here before we go to bed. That's not going to be nearly enough, but we'll grab a couple waters just to set next to the bed here. 62 degrees. Wow, that's awesome. I think what we'll do is, what if I take that coat off? Probably just want to take that. That's the premium winter coat too. We don't even have the wolf coat yet. Could probably work on that. We're well rested. I think we work through the night. I think that's what we do, and then we grab a couple hours of sleep in the morning. Do we have enough? Oh, I think we don't have enough. We don't have enough guts, do we? We're missing like one gut. Hold on. Someone said I might be. Might have a gut stacked on another gut or something like that. Oh yeah, I do. Oh man, I'm so glad I read the comments. So we can do it. Why am I doing this? Just pick it up. You're gonna need it anyway. Okay, let's start building coat. I think that's everything we need right there, right? Man, I've been reading a lot of comments lately. Had some good luck with actually responding and not getting the old "your comment failed to post" message. Ooh, 25 hours. Let's do it. Let's knock it out like 4 hours at a time. I feel actually pretty good about working longer now that we have all this nice warm clothing. So let's do that. Hopefully when we go track that bear, if we have this ready to go in time, I don't know if we will. Any wolves that are nearby might think twice before trifling with us. Alright, let's do it. I think I just did a half hour, didn't I? That was it, wasn't it? I forgot to switch the time up. Yeah. Alright, let's try this. 3.5. There we go. Alright. Now it's well into the night. Let's take a look here. Getting a little thirsty. Luckily, we have plenty of water. We might get about half this coat done tonight, actually. Okay. Half hour again. I was looking at it going, I'm going to go up there and click on that button to advance my time, and my hand just was like, I had another mutiny of the hand versus the brain. Alright. That just sounds so horrible. I guess if I'm ever just like gassy playing this game, I should just like start crafting stuff. You'll never know. Okay, let's get ourselves a drink. And then I'll comment about it so you'll never suspect a thing either. Oh, no, put that back. There we go. Let me check. It's starting to get winded, a little hungry. How much time do we have? 5 hours? Let's do another 4 hours. Yeah, we're going to be in pretty good shape. Close to being half done here. Then we're going to need to take a couple hours nap just to If you hear growling, that's my actual dog in real life. It's not a wolf that has figured out how to unlock doors or climb up and rappel through ceilings, holes in the ceilings. Okay, we're really close to being halfway done. Bit thirsty, bit tired, bit hungry. We could actually use the meat at this point. Being distracted, I'm hearing things behind me. Alright. So I think what we'll do is we will just go ahead and sleep, try to go get some meat from that bear. I don't think we really have much food left here, actually. Yeah, we do. I mean, we do. Probably drink some of these. Which one's worst? Let's go by condition here. Pork and beans. Hey, we have can opener now. Alright, let's go ahead and use that. Yeah. Do that. Can opener, you gotta love it. I just had a 5-way actually. So those of you that are familiar with Cincinnati chili, it's basically spaghetti noodles with Cincinnati style chili with beans added to it, like kidney beans, and then like raw onion, and then a huge handful of like mild, finely shredded cheese added on top. Of course, got like drenched in Tabasco. So that was what I came home and had before I started sitting down and recording, and we're gonna need to get some sleep for sure. Is it getting nasty out there, or is it looking okay? It's looking alright, I think. Let's check. Ooh, it's actually cold even for me. Okay, let's head back in. But it is early morning. It'll probably get a little warmer. But yeah, just eating those beans kind of reminded me of the kidney beans in the 5-way that I just had. So, yeah, let's get a couple hours of sleep. Let's do 3 hours, see where we're at. We can always have a little coffee if we want, but I'd rather just heal myself up with the sleep if possible. Ah, that's pretty good. A little bit winded. Let's check the weather. If the weather's really good, we'll go for it. 29 degrees. I'll take it. Let's do it. Let's go see if we can find this bear. Wait, what are we carrying around? How much stuff? We're really close to capacity. Let's see if we can ditch a lot of stuff. Because we're going to be carrying around a lot of items when we come back. See if we can become a little more lightweight here. Okay, so let's look here. I want to keep the antiseptic, you never know. Antibiotics, let's drop about half those. Actually, I could probably drop like almost all of them. I don't think I have ever used those except for that one time I was food poisoned, so. There we go. That's a little bit of weight at least. I need to keep all this. Put the Summit soda over there. Probably drink it, actually. Yeah, let's just drink it. What the heck. There we go. Alright, we got a little bit of water. A little bit of carrying around water in the canteen. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The distress pistol. Completely forgot I had that. Let's see. Don't need 8 rounds of ammo with me because I already got 9 in the rifle itself. So let's go ahead and drop some of that ammo. Come on. I'll probably drop this. Why is it not letting me scroll down? There we go, finally. Don't need the rifle cleaning kit. Don't need the whetstone. Don't need 3 accelerants. Really don't need 1 now with my fire starting skill. Storm Lantern, really don't need that. That is kind of heavy. Let's drop that. Fire Striker. Torch. Hacksaw, don't need that. Don't need that for now. Can opener, not going to need that. What are we down to? 53. That's better. That's better. Don't need my quality tools on me. Probably don't need this many matches. I got a gazillion of them. Let's drop that. I wish I could combine these and just like merge the condition, I guess. I don't know. I know they're not that heavy, but really don't need the bedroll, but I want to keep it because I just for some reason cannot get away from having a bedroll. Plus it's only 2 pounds. 3 of those got, what the heck? I guess I carry around the items. I figured it'd be a part of the coat. Let's drop that. That's like 5 pounds worth of stuff right there. Really don't need to be carrying a coal around. Drop that. And got a bunch of berries that I haven't even touched. So let's drop those rose hips. And we'll drop these little feathers in here, add it to the pile. Pretty good on feathers. Really don't need to collect any more of those. Hey, we should be around 49 pounds or so. Ooh, 44. Whoa, we're in good shape. Okay, let's go. That's so much better. I think we'll get fatigued a lot slower too. I mean, it's going to won't be nearly the fatigue factor. Definitely keeping the rifle around. Would have been nice if he came wandering back up here and just happened to drop like right there. I would have loved that. We gotta find, well, we found the bear. We did, but he was still in a living and breathing state. What we're looking for is a bear that has assumed 31 degrees Fahrenheit at this point. Alright, I want to take the high ground because that probably is the safest way for me to scope out the area, see what kind of gauntlet we're trying to run here. Probably end up spraining an ankle or something. Alright, that's pretty darn good. I hope he's around here somewhere. .32 degrees still, so that's not a worry. Boy, that would be horrible to miss out on this bear if I can't find him. Looking for that wolf too. I think he's going to be down in this little valley down here, I think, but I'm kind of looking for that wolf at the same time too. Well, if the wolf, there he is. There's the wolf, about two hills out right there. All right. Well, if we end up having a wolf charge us, we're going to go ahead and take him down, gut him, and do all that junk with him, and that way we can at least have some food, and we have a spare wolf hide if we need one. Okay, come on, be down here, buddy. Oh, I thought I heard him growling coming at me. Well, be down here, but be dead. Don't be alive. Son of a gun. Nobody be there. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait for the wolf to pass. Alright, well, while we're waiting for that, let's take a peek up over this hill. Just make sure that we're not walking right past him. Oh. Actually, this is where I was thinking he might be. No, this isn't. But this is a good spot to check. Think he's in the den? You think he might have went in a den and died? We can check. Stranger things have happened, right? Well, actually, I don't think he goes in the den. I remember that one time he kind of spawned and he kind of stood outside. I had to sneak past him. I don't think he goes out there over there too much. So I think we're pretty safe checking right around here. This is definitely, oh, there he is. Good thing, you know what? This isn't so bad of a spot to have to do all the dirty work, because if we need shelter, bam, we got it. Better make sure Mama Bear ain't home. You murdered my son. Rawr. Okay, well, we got ourselves a bear kill here. Frozen, of course you are. Does that mean a hatchet would have been, or the saw would have been the best, actually? Alright, so I'm thinking what we do is, well, there's not too many wolves out and about now. I think we're just going to take the meat and make a run for it. And we're going to try to carry as much of this as we can. We're going to have to make multiple trips, aren't we? Okay. In that case, let's get the hide. Which one's better? Hunting knife is a lot better. Let's do that. I could probably just pile everything up here, but then it'll come back. If I'm not fast enough, I'll come back. Okay, how we doing? Pretty good shape. 8 hours of daylight left. Temperature 35. Still looks decent out. 1 hour 40 minutes versus 3 hours. Oh, that's horrible. Let's do that. We're gonna have to grab a couple pieces of meat just so we can have something to eat tonight. But I think we're gonna have to come back and finish this off in the morning. How are we doing with weight? Not bad at all. Wow, not bad. What the heck was that? Oh, I heard that zipper noise and I thought it was like a dog barking at me, like maybe that dingo ate you, baby. All right. Sorry, get a little loopy after the long shift, dealing with perpetual idiots in society. Okay. And the burden of proof is on me. Oh. But hey, that's what I get paid for, right? Okay, let's just do... How are we doing on warmth? Yeah, we're fine on warmth. I'm starting to worry about my fatigue, actually. Let's just grab about 10 pounds worth. Here we go. Worried about my fatigue a little. Alright, let's get moving here. Yep. Let's get going. Let's just get moving. Well, at least we know we don't have to really put too much... We don't have to really risk too much going this way. Should be able to shimmy our way right up that hill. And it should be a pretty clear path of wolves. But all in all, not bad. Not a bad day. Not a bad episode. Really glad to see you guys are really enjoying Kona. Day 1. Alright, I'm still learning that game, obviously. Not nearly as confident in it as I am the Long Dark. Heck, I still haven't even figured out how to like combine stuff together in the interface. But it's a really pretty game. I think once they do a lot of work for optimization and maybe get a little better, more intuitive UI fleshed out, I think it's got some real potential. I'm not digging the narrator though. Sounds a little too robotic at times. Somebody's like, it kind of reminds me of James Colburn. I'm like, yeah, it's, I can see that. Not helping though. So anyway, I knew that was coming. I knew it. God, and that always scares the crap out of me. Oh, so edgy. Oh yeah, I can't do it that way. I gotta actually go through the first aid. Sprained wrist. We can't use our rifle. I think what we'll do is we'll just not get into a no shoot scenario. Let's not do that. Alright, I just see happy little deer and a happy little bunny rabbit, happy little trees. Bob Ross so beat Picasso in that battle. So smooth. For those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, Google Bob Ross versus Pablo Picasso. And tell me who wins. Tell me who's the winner of that. Bob Ross all the way. Gotta go with the fro. Alright, there's a wolf over there. He's probably got a keen sense of smell, and I probably smell like a giant meat lollipop. Walking right past him. He's like, that bear over there has lost all its fur and mastered the art of walking on 2 feet. And lost a lot of weight. So we made it. We made it back. Alright, let's get some stuff on the floor. Well, I always like, someone, I can't remember who it was. Someone was like, dude, put your bear skin on the floor, like right near the fireplace or at the front door, so it looks like a bear rug while it's drying out. So we'll do that. Looks kind of cool. Nice little bear rug to the house, even though it's just a hide that's curing. And let's just drop our guts. I think I'm just gonna make a pile of them, since, you know, I'm just gonna throw them all on top of one another. We'll go back and collect the rest of the meat in the next episode. We're not going to treat that. We're just going to sleep it off because, as you can see, 2 hours is all we need for it. Wow. So an ankle is 4 hours, I think. A wrist is only 2 hours. Huh, I never noticed that there was a difference. All right. So in the next episode, we shall cook, drink, eat, recuperate, be merry, and head back out and get the remaining 40 plus pounds of meat on that bear and try to bring it back here. So, alright. I think we'll just go ahead and end the episode here. Seems like a good spot to do so. Let's go ahead and get 2 hours. Wait, let's get something to drink first. There we go. Something to drink, and let's just get 2 hours of sleep here. So we know we're definitely good to go. Can't believe the bear meat's already down to 67%. Oh, it's nasty. Nasty windy out there. Oh, it's a blizzard. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, hit that tip jar, head on over to patreon.com/accurize2. I'm telling you, I'm loopy. I can't help it. Alright, and yeah, if you want to be a producer, just head over there. For as little as $1 per month, you can be listed as an associate producer in every video that I make. So I hope you all are staying warm, and remember, try not to be a perpetual idiot. It drives normal people crazy. See you in the next episode, everyone.